Good morning, day afternoon, evening, night, folks. I'm IvyDude0, and it's time for y'all to kick off those shoes, sit back, relax, make yourself at home. It's time to enjoy some more Evoland 2. So last time, we just got to the demon encampment. So I think to progress the story, we have to go talk to Colden. However, I'm going to take a little look around. You should probably follow Lord Colden and see what's happening, but since you seem to be so interested in the lives of demon soldiers here, I will tell you about my own. I was born 60 years ago, which makes me fairly young for a demon. We live much longer than humans, you know. My childhood in Demonia was rather peaceful. There were indeed a few wars with your previous emperor, but nothing too serious. Fairly routine, you know. Humans and demons have never really gotten along. Which reminds me of that I once had a human friend. No, he wasn't like you at all. But we had some good times together. And that's probably why I'm telling you all this. In fact, what was I going to say? I don't really remember. But no matter. Thank you for coming and speaking with me. It's nice to chat with someone. The other demons don't like to talk to me on account I talk too much. But if liking to talk was a flaw, well, it's true I like to chat with people who come to see me, but then they quickly walk away. Do you have any idea why? No, of course you don't. It also seems I forget that I met people, and so I do the same thing over and over. Can you believe that? I, for one, believe it because I don't know if you've noticed, but everyone does the same thing. It's really odd, isn't it? I do wonder if there's not an unsolved mystery in there somewhere, a hidden meaning to the universe, that we're all just robots made to spit out what someone else wrote. Yeah, I know, I'm talking nonsense. But why not, right? After all, the greatest strides made by science are based on the most outrageous theories. Well, that's me done, I think. That was certainly meta, I guess you could say. Oh boy, I didn't actually know that was going to happen when I talked to that guy, but I'm kind of scared to talk to anyone else now. This dude's a shopkeeper, I think. Any friend of Lord Colden is a friend of mine. What do you need? Bronze sword and bronze armor. Let's do it. Haven't really had much of a use for my money thus far, so we could actually spend a little bit now. Okay, so we got bronze armor and the bronze sword. Cool. Well, I can sell my old sword for 20 gold. Jeez, freaking rip off. Then there's a Megalith up here, I believe. Yeah, Megalith is all that's up there. So, what else do we got? Nothing else, I don't think. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there's some other dialogue, but I'm not gonna really waste my time with it, so... Colden, what's up?
Father, I have returned.
Arthas. Colden, my son. I thought I had lost you. When the Empire's soldiers joined forces with the sorcerers and attacked us out of nowhere, despite our 10-year truce, you were the one who stepped in and allowed us to escape.
I only did my duty as general of our people's army. I had to protect you.
You did your duty, I'll grant you that. The current situation is dire. Following the surprise attack by the Emperor's forces, we were separated from the rest of our army. I have been trying to rally our troops from here, but we're too far behind. The sorcerer's power is too great.
Father, we must fight.
I know, but things are off to a bad start. I fear Demonia will be attacked before we can reach and defend it. After centuries of coexistence, it seems the humans have now decided to exterminate us.
We cannot allow that to happen. And not all humans are evil. I learned that during my stay in Genova.
I am glad that you made friends in these dark times.
Father, there is something else. The Empire. They built something they call the weapon.
I have yet to identify its energy source, but it has frightening power.
If they ever use it against us, our entire kingdom can be wiped off the map.
I'd heard stories about this weapon, but I did not think... If what you say is true, we must stop them from using it. I will not leave my people to die.
Father,
Dad! Dad! You came back! I knew you were alive!
Reno, my son. Forgive me. My absence must have caused you much grief.
Not one bit! I didn't even cry. I knew my dad was the strongest of all.
Yes, your father is very strong indeed. He killed all of those mean humans who came home.
Yeah! Ah, gosh. This is killing my throat. Are those humans your prisoners, Dad?
No, those are nice humans. I would even call them my friends.
Nice humans? But there are no nice humans.
You shall see when you grow up. I hope you too will have human friends.
Never!
Miss Eve, Megaclink, forgive him. He is but a child, and to him all humans are the enemy.
I understand. But if human children and demon children all believe the myths, can there ever be peace between our two peoples?
I almost forgot. I did not come here to listen to these stories. I will take you to the Megalith. It's north of the encampment on the bluff.
He didn't answer my question. Alright, well, time to go! Onward to the Megalith. Yeah, so that was what was behind, or what was up here. Also, yeah, I am absolutely destroying my voice with all these demon voices. It is not doing me any favors. I'm just trying to make sure I'm using the best vocal technique I can while destroying my voice. If that makes any sense.
Here's the Megalith I spoke of.
That's definitely a Megalith. It has the same symbols etched into it that the one that brought us here. As the one that brought us here. But then I don't know how to activate it.
Activate it. Megaliths are nothing more than monuments of ancient magi civilization. They do not serve any purpose. What was that?
Dad! It's the Empire! The sorcerers are attacking the camp!
What? How in the world did they find us? Find them! No member of the Demonian royal family must get away. Ah, there you are. The great Magus. Run away, son. Run! Golden Demonia, son of King Arthas, general and heir to the throne. I have you to thank for this. Me? No! How did you? How did I follow you? Oh, it wasn't that hard, although I didn't think you would make it through the haunted forest. But when you did survive, all it took to track you down was guessing where you would exit from. And here I am. What have I done? This is all my fault. Oh, don't fret now. You won't have to despair much longer.
Watch out! What is happening? I do not remember that. We are being absorbed into the Megalith.
They disappeared. How could that be? Find them! They can't be very far.
Oh man, now it's making... all that demon voice is starting to make my voice raspy. Goodness gracious. I'm awake. Can I do anything? No, there we go. Poker! Poker in the face! Do it! Hello! Well, what the heck were you doing here? You weren't taking advantage of my being... Where are we, anyway? The Megalith? It activated when the sorcerer destroyed it. It means we're back home. Well, I hope. I have this strange feeling of volume. Just like that day I ate too much chocolate, but without the stomach ache. Don't you have the same feeling, Jesse? I like how all the text box and everything are still 2D. Sure. It's odd. None of us had chocolate mousse. Oh man, that sounds so good. I freaking love chocolate mousse. There's one time I went to France for a school trip. I studied France when I was in high school, and so we had the opportunity to go to France for a school trip. And I remember I had one of my favorite things that I had while I was there is we stopped by a patisserie, which is a pastry shop, and I got it was a chocolate eclair. So essentially, it was like flaky, like almost croissant like pastry with like a chocolate drizzle on top, and then also just chocolate mousse in the middle. It was to die for, and probably still to this day one of my most favorite things I have ever ingested. So if you ever have the opportunity to go to France, I highly recommend the chocolate eclairs. They are wonderful. But anyway, I need to lube up my throat here. Anyway, enough about this chocolate mousse thing. That Megalith will no longer work.
Where have the sorcerers gone? And my son, how is he?
Colden, actually, it's a bit complicated. Where should I begin?
What do you mean, complicated? They're all dead? They're all dead, is that it?
Well, hold on, let me explain. This isn't gonna be easy. We're not in the same time as before. Jesse and me come from the present. I mean, for you it's the future, but to us your present is our past. I'm not sure I'm being very clear.
I did not understand a thing. They're all dead, is that what you're trying to... They're all dead, is that what you're trying to tell me?
In a way, yes. Or maybe they're just older.
I refuse to continue this conversation. I must find my son and save my father.
I think I'm gonna need a new approach. We can't leave him alone, Jesse. I agree, he could hurt himself. It's like throwing a caveman into a present day. Well, kind of anyway. Oh. You found a thing. Colden.
In the year 950 of our Lord, here were the demons vanquished by Emperor Lothair and his troops. The inscription on this statue. How is this possible?
That's what I was trying to explain, Colden. The Megalith. We traveled through time. Jesse and I come from year 999. It's almost 50 years after the demons were defeated. An accident led us to your time, and the Empire captured us, and when the Great Magus destroyed the Megalith, something came out of it. I think that thing brought us here. I really wish we'd return home, but I get the feeling we're in a different time period. Also, this music, beautiful. I love it.
All of this seems impossible. And yet the statue. But why? What is the meaning of our lives if everything is already written?
I don't understand it much myself, but look at Jesse. He continues to fight no matter what. At first, I was terrified at the thought of being lost, but, well, following Jesse, I began to understand. Life is just right now, this very moment, wherever you happen to be. I don't know if the past has already happened or if the future can be changed, but I know I exist right here, right now. It's just me in the here and now, and Jesse is the one who made me realize that. So I'm not afraid anymore. Although rats and mushrooms still do it, of course.
Little wussy. I am not convinced. My people have been conquered, and I should be here. My son, what has become of him?
Instead of asking ourselves all these questions, we'd better be off looking for another Megalith. If we're able to go back to the past, you should be able to return to your own time. Let's focus on that instead of dwelling on questions we can't answer. Hey, don't I sound like an adult, Jesse? Hee.
I don't know if I can be as strong as Megaclink or Miss Eve, but I'll do my best.
Ugh. So much of this dialogue. It's either I'm going from, like, the very bottom of what my voice will let me do, or I'm at the very top. Oh, this is terrible. But anyway, we can go to BB's tent. And that's where we can use our slimes, if she allows us to use them yet, anyway. BB, she's based off of... Oh gosh, this is gonna drive me insane if I can't think of it. Gosh, someone help me out. It's Master Roshi's sister from Dragon Ball Z. I think her name is Baba, I think. I can't remember, but she looks, I mean, it's almost identical, but...
Ah, what a fine young man you are. Folks call me Granny Baby, but I've got the heart of a young woman. Besides, I'm not really that old. So anyways, feel free to invite me out some evening. We can all go for potions. Maybe more of you, Villas Park. Hey, speaking of potions, what can I do for you, darling?
So waking an ally essentially like allows you to upgrade their ability. So for example, like Eve has her punch thing, and Colden has his like drop from the sky like kind of ground pound thing. So you can wake an ally to basically strengthen their ability. I believe is what that does anyway. So I can't do that yet because you need a special thing. It's like a, I think an orb, like a magic orb or something like that. I don't remember, but I can get a potion.
I hope you brought me the good stuff, my sweet gummy bear.
So I can use green goop or red goop. I don't remember which one, what does which, but I'll try red goop.
Granny Baby's gonna fix you a real nice potion.
You got a red potion, restores all of your HP. Okay, cool. Ah, man, I can't remember what the green potions do. I feel like they weren't that good. I would think it might be like half your health or something like that. I don't know.
Think of me when your pretty lips touch the bottle. Yeah.
Wow, I'm really bad at doing labs up in my upper register.
What can I do for you, darling? See you soon, my rubber ducky.
This lady's kind of creeping me out, I'm not gonna lie. So there's also, yeah, the haunted forest is still over here, though it is significantly smaller. Alright, so here's the man bridge. Pacha! Bow, bow! Is there anything over here, or is it still just the same empty space than it was before? It seems just to be pretty much empty. Yep, we get a squirrel thing. Bah! Get wrecked. I'm not sure if we can cross this bridge yet, because there's still this big old rock, and I don't think Colden's powerful enough to be able to break it. Yeah, no.
I do not think I have the strength to break this boulder for now.
For sure, our boss is tough enough to smash that boulder. I tell you though, he's stubborn as a frickin' goat. He barely ever leaves the haunted forest. You have to force him to move his hiney over here, but nobody dare. I mean, he just scares everybody off. But deep down, he's a really nice guy. Hi there. It's not often you see somebody on this side of the bridge. We used to call this man Bridge, but 100 years ago, a boulder fell and blocked it. no one's ever been able to remove it. Then again, since the war ended, people don't really come out to Demonia anymore. Anyway, I doubt any human will ever break that boulder. Human, maybe not, but demon, maybe. Yeah. Damn, what the heck? Did he just vomit all over me? It's like spike balls. It's like vomited sea urchins all over me. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and look for a save point here. I have gone way longer than I intended to. I mean, I'm trying to be more consistent about my shorter episodes, so I was not paying too much attention to the episode length in this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself to a save point here, and I'll be back. Alright, so sorry about this episode being a little bit longer. I mean, really that's only a problem for me because it'll just take me way longer to upload it, but whatever, if I get an early start it shouldn't be a problem. But anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like for me just so I know, subscribe if you want, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.